So we're sitting in a project that's near and dear to my heart. And there's my daughter crying. We're actually sitting in my house right now, and I want to walk you through a few ways you can save money in your home project and kind of walk you through the sequence of events as well here. So, all right, so we had the vision. We found this house, amazing realtor. She's my cousin, Lindsay, love her to death. We saw this house, it had a lot of potential, had good bones, but at the same time, we wanted our vision to come to life. So we got with the designer, we kind of drew this up. But when you're thinking about these things, we really had to think about, okay, we want to open up this wall, but we want to make sure we're planning ahead, so there's going to be stuff downstairs underneath the crawl space, let's say, that had to change. And so thinking about that load and how it shifts and all that and stuff. So, okay, Tate's holding the light here. Tate, will you step over here and shine the light right here? I want to show them something real quick. So, I need the light, bud. Okay, all right. All right, we have a concrete foundation here. We dug it down. We dig that foundation down so that this can't settle. Put our cinder blocks up. And then if you see up here, we did metal shim. And so this is a support over the living room where we open that up. We actually added 3 of these. So there's 3 going out throughout here. So the main one's in the middle. This is one of the perimeter supports and stuff. But as you're shifting that load, you want to make sure you pinpoint these supports. And so as you can see, we have a joint under here. So important to catch that joint and that you don't have like an open span or anything like that. So yeah, the foundation stuff, fun. This is why people charge so much. It's this crawl space is not bad. It gets a little tight as you walk back, but honestly, it's not that fun. You have to cut floor or openings in the floor to get this stuff down here, or you have to go through a hole that's typically in the crawl space door. So yeah, come on, Tate. 2 by 12s, tell them. 2 by 12s. 2 by 12s. And then we did these frequently throughout it. So this is a single block stack. You want to build your columns like this where it's kind of staggered a little bit, but we just had a joint right there and I didn't want any joints not supported. So there's a wall right here when we bought it. There's a wall right there. There's actually a wall over here as well. So talking about this, so kind of going through here though, strategically and planning ahead, we had to also think about the finishes. So there's ways that we thought of, like the plumbing needs to stay where the plumbing was. Tate's eating a little bit of lunch. The electrical requirements. So this house is 30 years old. We had to think about that, or actually it was built in the 70s, so it's older than that, but we had to switch this to gas. So this oven right here, we had to switch it to a gas unit because we were already gonna be pulling a lot of electrical with other stuff. So anyways, thinking ahead and thinking through those things is so important. I wanna make sure that everyone's doing that diligently, and if you have any questions, just reach out. We made a lot of major changes in this home project. We opened up some walls and all that, but we also reused what we had. So an example of that would be the brick on our fireplace over here. So like that was already there. We simply just painted it, tried to modernize it as much as we can. And then going back here, I mean, the structure here really hasn't changed much. We did a lot of major structural changes out there. And so we reused this tile, we re-grouted it. We put a new shower head on it. We kept the original. We liked that old retro look there. We built an access panel back here in this closet to where you can monitor and access that. So small things you can DIY. Stuff kind of like this accent wall. This is my son's room. We just simply did 1 by 2s on this wall, and my mom is the part right here. She really DIY'd this whole thing. It was a surprise for us even when she came back, but this wall is textured, so there's nothing special required. She put 1 by 4 or 1 by 2s on here. She did a little bit of caulk and painted it, and it looks awesome. So this home project was only possible because I had the right people surrounding me. My wife, my son was just born. I had the right designer in the front end to make me plan for the city and all that. And then I had the right construction team along the way. I had the experts in the field, knew every part of it, to help me come together with it. So super grateful. Pick the right people for your team. If you need any help, reach out. I'd love to be a part of it.